and welcome along. Today we are back on Gwenthar. This is our penultimate episode on the map for now. I think what will happen is in FS19, I've heard rumours that this map might be coming out for FS19. So I'm hoping that we might do a full series like this on this. But we are, as being our penultimate episode, and being that I want to harvest these soybeans in the final episode, let's just jump out and have a quick look. Ooh. These are ready to harvest, so that's fantastic. So we need to get the harvester. The thing is, we don't have the money for a harvester and a trailer really at the moment. So this is going to be one final push for us to get the cash we need, to get the money we need. And then hopefully, once we've done that, we'll be able to get our harvester, get our T6. Well, we're going to get the smallest version of the John Deere we're after, which is the T6. 690, I think it is. I'd love the 590, but there isn't one out there. So we are going for the big brother of the combine that's appearing in FS19. And I don't know if we have enough money that we can raise from here. We do have some wool as well, and the advantage of this is that we should end up getting the wool we want as well. We should have at least a pallet of wool, and wool is always makes a good amount of money. But this is one of those things, doing the silage, that takes a while. Gives us the silage price has recovered a little bit. It's back over 2,000. That's why we stopped last time, because the silage price had dropped. We actually, looking at this, we have enough money in this silage pit to buy the combine outright. So my plan for today is that we're going to sell off the rest of this silage. Even if it drops, if it drops to 1,000, we'd have enough money. But this certainly gives us enough money to set up the rest of the farm. So definitely a good way to go to start with. There's lots I've learned of this series. Lots of stuff that I've gone, now in FS19, when I start from scratch, I'm going to have to approach this like this and do this from this direction. So, yeah. I think this is very much, today's episode is very much covering what we've learned from playing the game this way. From, that we can apply to FS19. And then see where we go from there. So certainly getting silage in early seems to be a good way to go. I wouldn't devote as many episodes to silage as I have here, and I think I would probably get another field earlier on, so that we can mix up doing silage work and crop work. But certainly doing silage seems to be a good way for us to get our farm established. Similarly, I don't know whether the cows will work, but milk obviously is something we have to transport ourselves in FS19, whereas had we done them on here, we would have got a daily setup. So the sheep are probably closer to how animal kind of stuff will work, in that we'll want to wait for an entire trailer of milk before we go and sell it, really, in order to preserve the price. We're selling, I'd like to fill the entire wool thing and then fill a trailer with that, is how I would have done this had we continued on. I think also the timings of things and how I do missions and things, I think that will change. That will be very different in FS19 anyway. So that's, that's quite a big difference. Will be there. There is. We're taking this down quite. We are taking this down quite quickly. It's quite a lot of back and forth. Quite a lot of that kind of thing. But what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to get the rest of this sold, and we'll see where we are. So I will come back to you once I have emptied out this silage clamp. Okay, so we're down to our last few buckets now. We've got 21,000 litres of silage. I miscalculated slightly on how much we'd earn from this. Because our bucket holds 4,000 litres and we were getting roughly £2,000 for the bucket, I thought we were going to get twice as much as, well actually, no, 4 times as much as we are. We're not, but that's alright. We've got £148,000 at the moment. We're now only earning £1,910 per bucket, but that's okay. It's dropped about £100 a bucket during the case of this. So we lost a few thousand on it, but not so much that it would have made a difference in what we're going to do. I am going to have a look at the combine, quickly see if I can find a smaller version, because it is going to cost us sort of 26,000 to rent it. It's not a huge field we've got. I'm wondering whether another combine that will be in FS19, or at least a similar version of it will be in FS19, being the TX34 here with the TX32 we know being in FS19. Maybe that might be a better one to actually, with this amount of money, buy outright. You know, get our farm moving. But we'll have a look. We'll have a look at the combine prices. We know there's a, I think there was a Massey combine revealed on Friday. So we can purchase that. We might be able to purchase that as well. Which is one of the base combines from this version of the game. The other thing, of course, with that drop in price, I think the way to do this, to keep the most money, to earn the most money from it, would be to do it with conveyor belts. Conveyor belts would keep a standard price the whole time and not a price drop every time the bucket you're using is being processed. Now for FS19 I want to keep the 5 times game speed. So there is that. We don't want to, I don't want to remove that, but that is part of the reason for the price drop. If we could reduce the price to 1, it may not process all of the silage before we put the next bucket in, and if that's the case, then we would make more money at it. So there's lots of little bits and pieces I'm learning here for FS19. I want to keep the realism side of things, so we're making up the rules for how we go. Soon, 2 buckets from the end. There we are. Right, not a lot left in here. 3,079. Right, there we go. Yeah, 1,936. So this is our last full bucket going in now. And then we're going to head up and sell off what wool we have. I'm hoping by this point, because it was 92% full before the wool, that the wool will be fully filled. It's not very far to the wool sell point, so what we're going to do is we'll load it on the forks and take it down the road. Should really buy a flatbed trailer, but we only have one thing, and I can't, there's none of the mods that I have will be in FS19. Mind you, this bucket won't be in FS19, so there is that. There's the first bit. Let's get the bucket off the deck. Maybe this is a little bit, it may not be a bit bowed. I think that may be just the camera. There we go. That is the last of the silage. So that's the silage emptied out of the silage dump. Total is gonna be a whopping 156,620 to play with. That is fantastic. And I kind of wish this series was going on further, because the next thing we'd need to do is, yeah, we'd get started with our bit here, and then we get some more silage in here. There we go. Right, let's head back up to the shop where our forks are waiting, and we'll go and load up hopefully a full pallet of wool, and get that sold. I'll see you there in a moment. So we're back at the shop now. I've just noticed it in the top left-hand corner that that glance is telling me that the wool is at 96%, which is slightly annoying. We are still going to go and sell it. Our wool sell point is... there we go. Down by field 12 on the in the top left. Sorry, top right of the map. So not too far to take it on the forks. There we go. Forks. So we'll head over to where they are. This wall should bring in a few thousand. Might even throw us over 56,000. Sorry. Might even throw us over 60,000 if we're lucky. There we are. Right. So check we're level. No. I don't think it's low enough. Let's go to the external camera because this is not a roll plate, so I'm not worried about that. There we go. Straight onto the front forks. That is very white, that. There we are. Right. So, backing slowly out of here. We're going to take this down to the end. There we are. On the forks. Nicely on the forks. Right, and away we go. So I don't want to go too fast because, you know, we got wool on the front of here, and we want to be a little bit careful with it. So this is 92% wool, 1,926 litres of it. Hopefully this will get a good price. I have my fingers crossed because I do want to get as much in as possible. Depending on what, yeah, I'd like to buy a combine outright. Wait, looks like the road was a little bumpy there. I'm going to lift this up a little bit just in case it falls. I got caught then. Yeah, whoa, something got caught. Yeah, wow, that was definitely glitching about that. We're going to slow down a bit. I don't want those to fly off the front. Right, there we go. Where are we? So grain, that's pig food. Wool sales. Wool sales, there we go. Whoa! Oh, they glitched off the front. That's not good. I glitched off at the front in such a way that it's going to make it hard for us to pick them up. Oh, we had to come at it from the side, I think. I can't. Well, it's either that actually, or we get the forks in from the far side. Far side and pull back. No. We were so close. Utterly, so completely and utterly close to getting this sold then. If we'd gone in the other gate, we'd have been fine. And they just glitched on those forks. Right. Now, having flipped that over, we should be able to get this back in the forks. We'll do this from outside, I think. Straight up. This is the kind of sort of warts and all kind of stuff I like to do in my series sometimes. want you guys to see when I muck up, or when something mucks up. There we go. Right, just got to get this into the sales shed. So, while that is glitching on the end of that, we'll go slowly, and there's the wool sell point. So we should be able to just put our forks in there, and it starts to sell. Yeah, there we go. So, money is going, wow, money is going up rapidly off that. There we go. 14,000 off those. Whoa. Yeah, wool, definitely the most profitable thing in game. I wonder if that will still be the case in FS19. But we have 170,000. So I am going to head back up to the shop, which is where next time, I think, what we will have is we'll be getting our combine and getting our grain trailer, because our Larrington isn't really a grain trailer, it's a silage trailer. Again, something that will change in FS19 because of variable sizes being available. But for now, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment and give it a share. And for all the latest videos from FendtFarmer, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.